Hello there, this is Bruno, and today I'm gonna teach you how to make a macro to hold shift and auto-loot things in World of Warcraft. This works for vanilla servers, classic, yes, classic servers are different from vanilla, and also retail WoW. And if you don't know what autohotkey is, it's basically a macro like World of Warcraft but outside of the game. This you need to download the autohotkey, and it's really easy to do. You just go here, save as, do the text in a notepad, save as, and then you save .ahk and all files. This is how you do. To create an autohotkey macro, this is the code. You can just copy and paste this, but I'm gonna explain this later. I wanna show in World of Warcraft first what these actually do. And this is for to make things easier. This is useful for any player at all. I did this to play with my feet. Yes, I play with my feet. I made a video about it. It's to people who want to play games but don't have hands or have hand injuries. And even for healthy people, I recommend you to combine your hands and feet and voice commands to play to avoid injuries in your wrists. I explained this in the other video. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, but this macro is useful even though you don't wanna use your feet to play. So let's go to World of Warcraft. Okay, so I'm gonna just open my WoW loot and shift macro and let's go to World of Warcraft. I have my action bar here is a little bit weird. If I press Z, I'm gonna do my ref macro. I can talk about it in another video. And if I press shift one time, it's gonna hold, and this is my shift Z. Press Z again, now I'm healing myself. This is the first thing the macro does, but it's more complex than that. Let's kill a mob, and then I'm gonna show you the auto loot. And I'm gonna auto loot with the same key as I press shift. I do this to use the less keys as possible to play with my feet, but you can use it for your hands as well. The auto loot thing is if you hold shift and right click, you're gonna auto loot. But but if you only right click the mob, you're gonna have to left click every item. If you play classic WoW or retail WoW, you have the auto loot option in the interface panel, and you can, every time you right click you're gonna loot. But anyway, see, I have to left click in here right now. But if I press shift, it's gonna right click and auto loot. Shift, yes, the same key I used to hold shift. I press shift and boom, I'm auto loot. And now it's gonna be weird. If I press Z, I'm gonna heal myself because I pressed shift. And you may be thinking, hey, but if you are healing yourself and press shift, this is not gonna work. It actually does. Let me show you here, just a second, with the saber. Okay, press shift. I'm gonna heal myself, and you think, oh, shift is holded now. But if I press shift again, the shift is gonna be released and I'm not gonna loot anything. Wrong. Anyway, now let's explain the code. I have here my code, oops, and let's take a look on it. This, if you don't understand autohotkey macros, I'm gonna explain to you. It's not that complicated, but you can just copy and paste me. This is a loop. Basically, it ends here and starts here with this thing that I don't know the name. Basically, it's gonna repeat itself until I exit the application. It's this command here. If I press shift, this will mean the shift will be holded or unholded. This will mean that this signal is always changing for 1 to 0, 1 to 0. If it's activated the first time, I'm gonna hold down shift and right click right after. So basically commands, macros, and most computer programmings works line by line, one after another, not all at the same time. And command by command, I'm gonna hold shift, and then right after that I'm gonna right click the stuff. But if the toggle is saying that the shift is already pressed down, it's gonna be the else block of command, which will release shift up. This plus here means press shift while right clicking, which will auto loot. Yes, in World of Warcraft you have to hold shift and right click to auto loot, unless you're playing in classic WoW or retail WoW, which you have the option. But I'm playing a vanilla server, which is Turtle WoW, which is an amazing server. Anyway, let's go. And this return ends the if here. It's the end of this block of command here. This equal here and this plus, I made two commands because if you're holding shift, you will not be able to press equal, you will press plus. If I press equal, I will exit the application and end this. If I press plus, I will release the shift key and exit the application. This is the basic tool. Here I did this because I wanted to hold shift and loot things in one key to save keys, so I have to have a less complex style, game style, play style. Sorry. And this is really useful for feed keyboarding and voice commands, but you can also use this on your keyboard. It's really good, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you the next time. Bye bye.